Hello guys, welcome back to the channel Crypto Global 100, and this video is a short analysis on the Bitcoin price, Bitcoin USDT. So this is a Bitcoin price prediction video. So we're gonna do the technical analysis. This is a 1 week chart of Bitstamp. So here are the things you can see. So these white lines, the levels, these are the Fibonacci levels, okay, and these are the weekly levels, and you can take a look at the levels, how these levels, how the candles, respect these levels, these areas. You can see here we saw this 1 week, we got this area, and then you see here we got multiple areas, multiple weeks around this Fibonacci level. And if we move on, we see here as well, you can see down there, here as well you see multiple areas of multiple wicks of the candles, you can see here. Then this area, you can see multiple areas, then this one Fibonacci level making the swing high. If we follow the same pattern of the Fibonacci levels in the future, we can go to $80,000 if we follow this Fibonacci levels, not right now but in the future, okay, whenever we would be in the bullish trend. But here if we take a look at here, this support area has been tested how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So for 7 weeks, it's been 7 weeks, this area has been tested and rejected. Now this makes two scenarios. One scenario is that when a certain level is tested multiple times, okay, multiple times, it makes that level weaker. If we follow that pattern, then we would be any candle in the next week, on the next week, we would be going down to this area of 27 to 28,000, which I am been telling you guys for maybe quite a days, quite weeks. I've been telling you that, and BTC is going down to $28,000. This is the scenario one, okay. But right now, if we take a look at the these candles, I was just looking at the RSI indicator, and it showed that on the RSI, I've seen that if we take a look at this candle, okay, this swing low candle, and this pattern of the RSI, you see here the price is making the swing low, lower low, but here the price has made a higher low. So let's take a look at the RSI bullish divergence. Let's take a look at the pattern, and if we see any pattern like this one, for example this one, you see here price is falling, and you see the RSI made the higher lows. Let's take a look at another example here, higher lows, lower low, okay, bullish divergence. Now what do we have here? If I take a look at other perfect scenario like this one, you see price making swing low, but the RSI making higher low. But if that is the case, then you can see we got one confirmation from the indicator that the price wants to stay above this level of 34,700 to 34,000, you can call it whatever, okay. And today is Sunday, and this is a weekly candle, okay. We have to wait for the close of this candle. If this candle remains at this area, the next candle, well, it might be going down to wick below this area, and we have to wait the next candle because it's the weekly area. So we have to wait for the next week to confirm whether the the move is bullish or the bearish, because there are still two scenarios. Both are the scenarios. Right now there is not a confirmation for either on the upward or downward direction, due to the reason you can see this was the swing high candle, and it has been rejected from the top side but also got rejected from the bottom side, making a very small candle. And another thing, let me show you another thing as well. You see here, this is the swing low candle, okay. Just keep an eye on the swing low candle. Let me zoom in a bit. Zoom. Yes. Okay, if we take a look at this swing low candle, you see this green candle is still the the opening of the previous candle here. Okay, so this candle needs to close above at least this area. Okay, at least this area, and that would be somewhere around, let me tell you, for example, this area. This is the, let me draw the line here, and this area. Okay, 35,000 to this area. Let's calculate the area. Yeah, the price needs to close above 35,763. That is the area. Okay, that is the area, because this is the swing low candle, and this candle needs to close above at least 35,763. When if it closes above this area, the next candle would make a wick on the downside, and then with a strong volume up we can see a move on this 38,000 to, you can see here, this area 39,000. But if this candle remains below this area of 35,763, then there might be chances we might again see the price to consolidate around this area or any wick downside. So these are the two scenarios, because yet there is no confirmation, although this is a confirmation from the RSI that the price might be in the bullish direction. But my concern is that this area has been tested multiple times. Any candle with a strong volume downside, you see the strong volume on the downside here. You can take a look at the volume. This white bar is the volume bar. Okay, the volume is very low. Okay, the price is also not making an upward trend. We need some strong volume for break this area of, this is the area of consolidation. You see the 35,000, 34,000. This is the area of consolidation. We need some strong volume on the upside. And if we take a look at the volume bars on the left side, this is the volume profile. You can see here we have a strong volume at this area as well, 35,763. Got it? Approximately, yeah, 37,000. Sorry, this is the area. This, I'm taking this candle, this one. Okay, so there are two scenarios, either upside, either downside. So if you are looking to enter into the altcoins, okay, you have to wait for the confirmation. Just wait for today. Today is Sunday. Okay, and it's gonna take 11 hours from now on for this candle to completely close. Okay, and after that we can we can predict what's gonna happen. Okay, but before that anything can happen. It can go down, it can move up, and usually on the weekends, on the Mondays, we have seen over the years, over the past weekends, that price usually makes a dump on the downside. So this is basically the price analysis of the BTC. And if we follow this this Fibonacci level, then, and the support level, and this trend line, then what do we see? We see price moving down to 28,000. But again, you see, the price is in between those levels. We have to wait for more confirmations. And if I turn on the EMAs, let me show you the EMAs. This one is the 55 EMA, the 50 EMA. If I turn on the 100 EMA, yeah, the 100 EMA is showing way below. I would stick with the 55 EMA, and you can see here it bounced off from 55 EMA perfectly. So 55 EMA on the weekly, 55 EMA means the last 55 weeks. Okay, so it means of 1 year. So you can see here we might be squeezing down to this area. Okay, you can see we are entering into the phase of squeeze area, like this one. Let me turn off this one. Let me turn off this one as well. This is what I'm telling you guys, squeeze area. From there, with a huge volume, we can break out. But right now, this is the scenario of the Bitcoin. wait for today, and let's hope what's gonna happen tomorrow. If it's a good volume on tomorrow, then we might see, if it breaks above 35,700, then we might see a move on the 39,000. But if it fails to close above this area, then we might see a move, we might see a dump. So that is the current scenario of the Bitcoin on 1 week chart, long term chart. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and traders. Thank you. Over and out from the Crypto Global 100.